Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome back to Vampire Survivors. This game has had a lot of updates, and still has a lot more updates to do, and it has only gotten better. I have now played so much of this game that I can afford every single power-up, except, of course, the curses. And I don't know if I want to do that, because that's just gonna make it harder. But the important thing is, I'm in a really good position. And in fact, I only have two challenges left to do. And that is to reach level 99 with Puppy, or Papaya, and level 99 with Arca. And that is going to unlock two new Arcanas, which are a thing that was added, which essentially provide powerful permanent bonuses to your run, or, you know, things more like this one, where it just alters the course of what happens. It's interesting. I think it'll be more interesting as more and more of them are added. But where is Arca? There they are. Arca gets reduced weapon cooldown. And I am also going to be playing in the new level, the Gallow Tower. And we'll just pop it on hyper mode, because God knows I can handle it. So, which Arcana do I want to start with? I do really like this one, with continuously changing projectile speeds. In this run, though, ooh. Alright, so that one... You know what? I'm going to go with the healing one. Let's just crank this down a little bit for the sake of recording. You'll have to forgive me. I've been playing a lot of this, and it's just so much fun. I'm actually going to go ahead and banish the Clock Lancet. I really don't have any intention of using that this time around. Garlic, however, I do intend to be using. I'm going to try to go for a healing build, so that means Garlic and Whip. And luckily, I now have the Garlic and the Whip. So, just as the Mad Library was a level focusing on and favoring horizontal maps and movement, this one focuses on vertical movement. And it has a lot of new enemy types, a lot of new things that haven't been seen in the previous levels. I'm gonna go Rune Tracer. The Rune Tracer actually has an evolution now. There's the new weapon. I don't believe I've played this, or I don't believe I've recorded this since they introduced the guns, because of course it needed guns. You know, honestly, I just really like this game. I like it, and I'm having fun, and I'm happy to be here. And yes, this map does have traps. And specifically, When you step on those, it creates a ring of torches. Torches that blow up. Okay. Got more rune tracers. With the double healing. Wait for it. Wait for it. I can let them... Ah, yeah, there's a new one. Those dragon thingies. Let's see if we can't take them out. Nice and simple. Spinach for the extra damage and to eventually evolve the wand. Let's see. Yep. There's the health regeneration item. That'll let me evolve the garlic. Oop. I don't really have the power yet to take out those dragon heads easily. So I gotta avoid them for now, but honestly, with double health regeneration active and the fact that I'm building toward not one, but 2 health restoring weapons, there's definitely going to come a point where I'm just going to be able to walk through anything. Not because I can kill it all before it hurts me, but because what damage I do take is going to be happening slower than I can heal. So this is another new enemy type, these red skeletons. When you hit them once, they disappear for a couple seconds, and then they reform. There's the heart for the whip. They are actually fairly annoying, because if you don't want to get hit by them, your brain kind of has to keep track of where they were. Honestly, I've lost a couple runs in this place early on, simply because I wasn't quite keeping track of where these things were when they would initially disappear. And unfortunately, it's a little tougher to deal with when you have a more close-range build like I'm using. Here's another new thing in this level. That is a moving enemy that shoots projectiles. We did have the first projectile enemies in the dairy factory, but they all just stood in a fixed location. These ones will actually, I won't say dance around a bit, because they don't really actively avoid you, but they do try to keep a distance, and they sort of fidget around. And yeah, if you saw those blue circles that I tried to get out of, it's because sometimes on this level, it starts to just drop area projectiles on top of your head. Oh, nope. Not ready to take down large groups of those. Okay, big skulls. Really want to take this guy out. I got some very impressive range on my whip. Wait, where'd he go? There you go, okay. He just teleported to the other side, it's fine. I think that once this game actually gets a full release, it's probably going to be one of the best fun little roguelike games out there. The Rune Tracer actually evolves with the armor, so there's finally a reason for armor to exist. It does unfortunately mean that you're still using up an item slot for armor, but since I'm going for a defensive life-gaining build for this run, it's actually a perfect fit. Because I will be charging straight into enemy groups, and I will be taking damage. Boop, boop, boo. Gotta be careful, though. I'm not invincible just yet. It's easy to fall into a trap in this game where you're starting to build your character, and you have a really, really good idea of what your character's eventually going to be doing, and then you start playing as though, you know, you're already in the final stages, as opposed to, oh, I don't know, say, 7 minutes in, and still extremely vulnerable. There's another new enemy type, the Pitchfork Demons. Ooh. Need to level up. Let's reroll. Let's try to get weapons here. Song of Mana. Vertical attacks would be extremely good. But I'm not going to be focusing on area of effect. Here's another new one that I know I haven't showed off. Cats. Yes, I have cats now. And I will admit I don't fully get how the cats work, really. It seems like as they walk into enemies, they attack with, like, a little area around them. And then sometimes 2 or more cats collide with each other and create a large lingering AoE field. That seems to be how they work, I think. The description says that they might interact with power-ups. I don't know. I just, they're interesting? Oop, we got a quintuple. There's another new weapon which also doesn't evolve yet, and that is... It's literally a minecart. It just shoots a minecart left or right from your character. I'll show off that one too if I can. I don't know. It's they're definitely adding interesting new things to this game. But for some of these there's one of the guns. There's actually 2 guns, and they evolve together, and... Damn it, I did not actually want to select that. It's fine. I'll be able to evolve my Fire Wand, my Garlic, my Whip, and my Rune Tracer. I don't have to worry too much about the projectiles. And by too much, I mean I don't have to worry about them at all. Because the garlic field is an instant... is a full defense against all projectiles. As we've seen from the dairy factory. As far as I know, the two Arcanas I haven't unlocked yet. There we go, that's the AoE field that the cats do sometimes. It lasts for a fair bit of time, and it seems to be very powerful. I have seen bosses get absolutely melted by that damage field. Hey bro, you want to back off now? What do you think, Harpy? Thank you. Yes, there's my first evolution. We're now running Hellfire. It's an excellent weapon for a map like this, where the enemy density is so high. But I really need to be stepping up my rate of experience, because I'm not actually going to unlock anything new unless I hit level 99 this run. And that is going to be challenging. This map gets very difficult. This is one... Oh god, these things. These things suck. They are so fast. And it seems like... I think they gain a longer period of invincibility frames after they're hit versus other enemies. Ah, crap. I don't think I had anything that was ready to level up. But I did get a new Arcana. So if you pull this from a chest, it lets you pick a card. Random projectile speed. The fast would work really well with the rune tracers and the cats and the gun. So do I want that, or... Yeah, I think I will. I actually think that the randomizing projectile speed is one of the most fun things that's been added. You can already see there just how ridiculous it gets when you have the really fast projectiles. And I think what I love most about it is that both the really fast and the really slow projectiles can be very helpful. Like, those fast rune tracers just melt the screen. But the slow Hellfires are great too, because they stick around and they hit more enemies. And if you follow them, projectiles actually can stay on the screen for... Honestly, I don't know if there's an upper limit for how long a projectile will stay on screen, as long as you can keep it in visual range. And it might be indefinite. So, it's possible that if I followed this, this one little, meteor, that it would stay on screen indefinitely, if it was just going straight up and down. So it would just be a permanently traveling, fixed area of damage traveling in front of me forever. Like, that one is almost perfect. Okay. Do we have anything else ready to upgrade? Not yet. Still need some more Rip and Rune Tracer, so... Oh, okay, we got big bone centipede. Gonna leave that chest. I still haven't gotten... Wait, is my garlic ready? My garlic is ready. Okay, yeah. We're gonna straight evolve the garlic immediately. Alright, that is my first health restoring weapon. That's a good start. Whip. I'm gonna try to get the whip as quickly as I can. With that much health regeneration, there shouldn't be much that I have to worry about. And then, I think I've observed that if you stay in one place long enough, eventually a red gem forms off-screen. And the red gems really seem to serve as, like, a collection point. I don't know. Red gems... It seems like if there's a red gem off-screen for a while, it just really, really builds and builds and builds and builds in value. I think... I don't fully understand the mechanics of it, but it seems... It seems like if I were to go around... I don't know. Either they become more valuable over time, or the more likely theory is that there's an upper limit to how many objects the game can actually render at a time, and anything past that limit just has its value added to the red gem. You can see right there, I just got bombed. This is the part of the level where I get bombed a lot. Rune Tracer, okay. There we go, Rune Tracer level 8. And upgrade. The No Future. Explodes when bouncing and in retaliation. When those things... Yeah. The screen is now just going to be explosions. And I like that. I'm just going to stay in this spot for another minute or two. Going to slowly let the enemies just fall into place and die. Okay, never mind, we're moving. It's a good time to move anyway, since we're up against the wizards now. As I had hoped, I can basically just walk into them now. Empty tome. Alright, let's focus on upgrading the cat. I still don't know if I'm actually on pace to get the level 99 that I'm after. No point in avoiding the chests anymore. I have as many evolved weapons as I'm going to be able to get. So, how long are we just going to be... Yeah, sure, why not? We'll get some torches in here. This time they're closing in on me. Yeah, that's not gonna work out well for you, torches. All right, we're back to bone worms. These things have a lot of health. They move very quickly. Like I mentioned, I think they have longer invincibility frames than other enemies. I could be wrong, but that's how they feel to me. When they get hit and they do their spin animation, I think they're invulnerable until that animation finishes. At least, that's how it feels. I could be completely wrong on that. They honestly may have nothing different about them aside from visuals and their speed. We got a bunch of cats fighting right here, so we'll just stand in the middle of the damage field and let the enemies run into it. This is actually a very, very sound strategy. But I'm not leveling up fast enough. I need a lot more levels than this if I'm going to achieve my goal. Is that a bone worm that's just stuck in the bottom right there? Don't worry, I'll come put you out of your misery. Alright, more guns. I plan on doing 2 runs this episode, so on the second episode I will try to upgrade the guns. Hold on. Mouse? Mouse, are you okay, Mouse? Hello? There we go. My mouse decided to die on me. But it's good now. Hold on. Oh god, no. Okay. Well, now that the technical problems are over, I can get back to what's important, and that is trying to reach level 99. Which is not going especially well. I mean, there's a lot of enemies, but I'm just not really... I'm just not gaining power at the rate that I need to be. Okay, I'm at 20 minutes and level 65. No, I guess that's not too bad. Alright, we got big worms and little worms. A level 7 gun. Level 8 gun. Okay. This is as powerful as I'm gonna get. Looks like it's working okay. My plan of increasing my resilience and longevity seems to be working very well. Even when I do walk into an enemy group, they definitely don't hold out for very long. And even if I start taking a lot of damage, all it's going to take me is selecting food once, and I'll restore 60 health. Oh, okay. More Arcana. Screw it. We'll get some extra revivals. Why not? Just in case. So, how quickly can these guys damage me? Alright, so they can definitely damage me pretty well. How quickly do I recover health, then, if I'm out of combat? Okay. So, I would probably go from half to full health in less than 30 seconds, just passively. That's pretty impressive. I'm still not getting the leveling that I want. And now on top of that, I'm having to avoid damage. Why am I even avoiding the damage fields? Seriously. I made an entire build whose primary purpose is that I can take damage and survive. I'll just stay in one spot for a while, and I'll let another red gem build up. 651 gold. Not bad. Yeah, those damage fields really are not much of a threat. Plus, anybody who walks close is just getting sucked into the cat fight. I've just realized that with my build, since I have a lot more limited range damage than usual, that most of what's getting close enough to actually get killed is already falling within range of my attract orb. Okay, that was a lot of damage. I will give this until 25 minutes. And then at 25 minutes I'll go and find whatever red gem might have dropped. In the meantime, I'll just try and stay here in the middle. And if there's a cat damage area near me, I'll just stand inside it as an extra cloud of protection. Those cat damage fields are very effective. The cats really are one of the weirdest weapons added to this game, and I still don't fully comprehend how they work. But I know enough to know that if you upgrade a cat all the way, it is an extremely effective weapon. And I think they suck pretty bad if you're getting it right at the start. So naturally, one of the new characters has the cat as their starting weapon. Of course. Alright. Almost 25 minutes. The chimeras aren't having much hope getting close either. Or I guess those are manticores, actually. Alright. So here's this giant enemy crab. And you have to attack its weak point for massive damage. Ooh. That's a blue Grim Reaper. I don't know if I've ever seen a blue Grim Reaper. I'm curious if I would be able to survive passing... Oh. Well, I was gonna say I was gonna be curious if I could survive passing the blue death field, but, apparently it died when the boss did. Actually, I think in retrospect it may have just been there to contain you into a boss arena. Alright, 26 minutes. We have a giant cockatrice and what I can only assume are blood golems. Unfortunately, my actual damage output on single targets is unreliable. I'm starting to have real doubts about hitting level 99 before the end of this. I mean, I know I'm gonna get to enemies that drop red gems real soon, but... If I can stay damaged, then the upgraded garlic is going to be doing more damage. And at least almost everything is dying close enough to me that I'm immediately sucking in the experience. So... I don't know, though. I only have 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go up another 16 levels. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm gonna pull it off. And that makes me really sad. Damn it. 15 to go. I want to try and stay damaged. I mean, I do have 3 revives, so there's really no risk to me just walking into enemies right now. And I do want to be damaged so that the upgraded garlic is doing the most damage possible. Okay, there's another chest. Less than 2 minutes now. I'm still not getting red gems. I am not getting nearly enough to hit level. Oh, that makes me sad. Alright. That really sucks. Okay. Alright, last minute. I'm not gonna go up 13 levels in the last minute. Especially not when I'm up against the bone worms. They're simply too resilient. I'll gain a few levels, but not 13 levels. That really sucks. Yeah, I'd have to average a level more than once every 6 seconds to pull this off. Again, maybe... No, it's gonna be close, but it's not going to happen. Well, hello, Grim Reaper. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna revive a few times. Hello, other Grim Reaper. Don't mind me, just still reviving. Damn. That made me sad. Yeah, I have a lot of revives. In fact, that whole run was worth 13,000 gold. Yeah, my DPS values were not the most impressive. But I did say that I think I'm gonna do one more. And that's with Poppy, right? Yes, Poppy. Okay. So, Poppy... Poppy in the library. With projectile speed. Alright. This time... Let's see if I can't show you folks. Yes, okay. Let's see if I can't show off the new gun. Crown. We are here for experience. I think the Song of Mana is just one of the most impressive and fun weapons in this game. I love the way it plays. And... Alright, keep upgrading the gun, apparently. So, the gun actually... evolving the gun requires both types of guns, and you also have to have the Tiergasu. Even though area doesn't help out the guns a ton, it really does wonders with what the gun evolves into, and increased area is so good with the Song of Mana weapon. It's just a vertical field of death. And I love it. I think it might be fun to also get the Curse-O-Matic and evolve the Song of Mana. Alright, we have entered the second tier of enemies. God, I love that attack. There we go, Skullomaniac. Now, there is something that you can do with the Song of Mana. Because sometimes you really want to evolve it, but you really don't want to deal with all the increased curse. What you can do when that happens is just banish it the next time that the Skullmatic actually comes up. And that will prevent it from ever offering you any more upgrades of the Skullmaniac, even though you already have it. And near as I can tell from when I tested that, it seems to stop it from dropping from chests as well. Because I did end up getting gold drops from chests, even though my Skullmaniac was only level 1. So, just a fun little thing. I'm actually going to get the duplicator. The duplicator is going to be really helpful with these guns. You know, once I actually have my guns. Yeah, it looks good. I could get the Peachone and the Ebony Wings as well. You know, go for 2 different fusion weapons. But I'm not going to do that because, quite frankly, content sites already have trouble with the bitrate for this game as is, without me creating a rainbow of death that includes the Song of Mana, upgraded guns, and the Vandalier. More Song of Mana. It really, really wants me to have this thing fully upgraded, apparently. I love how, as it levels up, it becomes not just a damage field above and below you, but starts to just transition into a shield that exists in front and behind as well. Alright, ate the sparrow. Another one. I still need the other gun and the Tiragasu. Nope. But that is more experience, and that is important too. I very specifically... Have I shown off the evolved pentagram? I don't think I have. Because the pentagram actually evolves now too. And it's a really, really good upgrade. Now, you might be thinking, well, how the hell would the pentagram evolve? It just kills everything on the screen. What's better than that? Oh, you'll see. Trust me, you'll see. Okay, everything explodes. I lose those gems. Oh, nope. Okay, I got lucky. Yeah, why not with the lightning ring? It's getting... Oop. No, let's re-roll. Let's re-roll. Let's re-roll. Nope. Okay. That's unfortunate. I need the other type of gun. Alright, let's banish armor. So at least that's one more thing that's completely removed from the pool of potential things. There we go, the Fiera del Tutello. Now I have red bullets on top of my blue bullets. It's still going to take... no, we're going to banish the bracer. It will take a minimum of 4 more minutes before I can upgrade or evolve any of my weapons. Nothing will evolve before the 10-minute mark. That seems to be a fixed rule in this game. Alright, pentagram. I want to focus on leveling up the pentagram first, because the longer this goes on, the more things the pentagram might erase when it procs, and it does proc every time you upgrade it. So, I'm better off just in terms of leveling, having the pentagram evolve early. Or upgrade early, I should say. And even more so if there's not a lot of stuff on the screen at the time. Alright, we're just gonna get rid of the clock lancet. Sometimes the RNG just doesn't want to work with you. I think that at this point in the game's development, a lot of the builds you can come up with are fairly reliable and predictable. And what I mean by that is that you can basically go into any given map and assume that eventually you're going to get any given thing. Like, if I really wanted to use the knives this run, like, I could have just started this and I can basically assume that at some point the knife will be an available option. Even if it takes a long time, the pool of things it can draw from is small enough that it's a very safe bet that I'm going to get it eventually. What I do hope is that when this game reaches a full release, that there will be enough things in the item pool that it really will sort of make the player select strange and weird builds more regularly. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the way it is, but I do think we're still early enough in the development that it still is, there's still room for more that can be done. Don't get me wrong, if this was the full release of the game, as is right now, I'd still say that this was absolutely worth the $3 I paid for it. More than worth the $3 I paid for it. Quite simply, this is a fun game, this is a fantastic game, and I love it. But I would also love to see this game turn into something that could be worth $5 or $10. I would be fine with that. I would love to see the creator, you know, be able to make more off of this. Because clearly they know how to make a good game. And I will gladly support that. We're already at level 43. Okay. We lost all those gems. That's alright. It is a little annoying that the pentagram will consistently destroy a fair number of gems as you're upgrading it. I promise you, though, I absolutely promise you that when you evolve the pentagram, it makes up for that. It truly, truly does. And I can't wait to show what I mean. I had actually really wondered how the pentagram could even evolve. Okay, here we go. We got an attract orb. Alright, Skullomaniacs. Alright, we're at the point now where the enemies have enough health that this is actually starting to become a lot more difficult. Wait, do I have anything that's ready to upgrade right now? The Song of Mana. The Song of Mana is ready for upgrade. Oh no, it didn't upgrade. Alright, I'm gonna go for the revives. Skullomaniac. Okay. Enemies have a lot more health now. Even these ones that are supposed to just be fodder are surviving some of my attacks. Pentagram level 7. Alright, that's good. That's good. Just one more level of pentagram and I'll be able to evolve it. No, no, no! No! Why? Why? Why was my keyboard not working? Oh no. Okay, I figured it out. Apparently the keyboard needed new batteries too. I've never had simultaneous hardware failure, and unfortunately that just sucked up 2 of my revives. And I am not in an especially good position right now. I still have 2 revives. Okay. Just a little bit more. Oh my god, no. Okay, there's the gun. Thank you, Pentagram. I can't evolve the gun yet because I don't have the Tiergasu. I can't evolve the Pentagram yet because it's not level 8. It would be really nice if the Song of Mana had upgraded instead of giving me another Arcana. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, this is getting tough. Okay, Song of Mana. Upgrade. There it is. Alright, the Manaja. Go for it. Now that is one hell of a damage field. Okay, there's the axe. Okay, that's pentagram. Pentagram, and it didn't destroy the attract orb. Okay. Alright, so I can just stay here for a minute. Let my area of attack just destroy everything. By the way, you notice how sometimes the axes just fling themselves off the screen? Yeah, projectile speed changing and axes definitely yields some interesting effects. Alright, die, die, die. Okay. Wait for the boss. Wait for the boss. Okay. Suck everything. Lightning ring, axe, lightning ring, axe. The Tiara Gasu. Okay. Spinach. Yes, I desperately need better damage output to counter enemy health. Alright, there's the boss. Just try to keep her in an area where she's taking damage from multiple weapons. Her chest is definitely going to evolve something, but I now have so many things that can evolve that I can't be certain as to what exactly that will be. Come on, come on, come on. She has so much health with all the cursing. Alright, what do we got? Okay, the Death Spiral. Probably the least exciting upgrade that I could have gotten. So, unfortunately, I am still a few bosses away. But at least I think we can safely assume that I am going to achieve my goal of reaching level 99. I don't think that's in question. Projectile speed alteration plus the death spiral is actually really good. Yes! Yes. This is what the pentagram becomes. The evolved, or the gorgeous moon. And now you'll see what the gorgeous moon does. It causes gems to appear on screen as it slowly counts down, and then it sucks every gem on the screen into you. Actually, not on the screen. It sucks every gem on the map into you. The evolved pentagram is ludicrously powerful. Not to mention, it's also extremely frequent. In fact, I should be just about due. Come on, gorgeous moon, don't make me look like an idiot. Oh, right! I don't have an empty tome. That's why it's taking a while. Okay. Well, then I need to start walking this way to get an empty tome. I want reduced cooldown on this thing. I'm just gonna follow my death spiral here. It'll do a good job of clearing the path for me. See that? We're just gonna follow the scythe. Good job, scythe. Lead the way. Guide me to the empty tome. Well, I think I was definitely right about these things actually having infinite range. Oh, excuse me. Hetro! Okay, that was a boss. Yes. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Alright. Will you evolve the guns or the lightning ring? Okay, the lightning ring. So it's just the thunder loop. We're gonna go for floor chicken. Hyper mode with curse is very difficult, even when you are operating at the highest possible levels of power. But it's making me work for it, and once I do evolve the guns, it will empty up a slot for another weapon. And at that point, if I could get the fire wand, I can evolve that too. Alright, here we go. Boom. Oh man, I still have a way to go for that tome. This would be a lot easier if I could just evolve that damn gun. How many revives am I up to right now? Okay, 4 revives. Just gotta slowly clear the path. Whoops. The 20-minute boss is going to be a problem. It's going to be very, very fast and to have a shitload of health. Or it's going to explode immediately to the moon. Boop, bop, bop, beep, bop, 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 bop. Thank you, sir. And we are level 98. And finally, I can show off the Firaji. This thing scales with your revives. So what does the Firaji do? It does this. Yes. It shoots a circle of laser beams in every direction, and it fires more beams the more revives that you have. But the thing is, you can also reduce its duration with the empty tome. And, yep, there's Fire Wand. If you combine the empty tome with the guns, they never fade off the screen. They just stay there, slowly rotating forever. Empty tome, empty tome, empty tome. Yep. One more level of tome. And then you'll get to see the true ultimate form of the ultimate gun weapon. There we go. That is the power that you can get off of that weapon. These will rotate forever. They will hit enemies constantly. They will hit all enemies to the very end of the screen. Quite simply, I think that this is probably the best weapon around right now. Alright, that's a level 4 fire wand. We got 2 chests, so I can afford to suck one of them up. So that's going to be good for 3 more levels. No, for 5 more levels of fire wand. I believe this takes me straight to level 8. Ba ba ba. Yep. Okay, level 8 fire wand. And then evolve the fire wand. Oh, no, an arcana. Okay. In that case, let's get the healing buff. So I guess arcanas can drop from chests that would evolve? I can't recall off the top of my head if I have seen them come out of chests that wouldn't have evolved. I'm honestly not certain. What I do know is that no matter when I win or succeed, I have already achieved my objective and reached level 99 with Poppy. Not to mention that this is an absolutely beautiful Rainbow of Death. And I can only assume that if anyone's actually watching this right now, that the screen must be absolutely terrible quality. Oh my god, it's another quintuple. This game is so much fun. I love it. And that is 664 gold. If new upgrades are ever added to this game, or if I ever do want to, like, invest in filling up the curse as far as it can go, that will be an option that I can pursue. Also, apparently I've already killed 47,000 things. And I would just like to remind everyone that I have a curse level of plus 50 right now. So all these enemies are moving 50% faster, hitting 50% harder, and have 50% more health. And it's on hyper mode where they all move faster anyway. Plus, Empty Tome plus the Gorgeous Moon is ridiculous. It's basically a complete screen wipe and magnetism every, like, 30 seconds. Actually, let's keep track of that right now. So, I'm at 24-25. When will be the next moment that I level up from just the Gorgeous Moon? Let's find out. Hopefully it's before the 25-minute boss comes, because that's when I'm gonna have to move. Okay, so it's less than 20 seconds between moon activations. Alright, 32 seconds. It took 32 seconds between leveling up from the last moon and leveling up from this moon. And this moon was worth 4 levels. Alright, there's that one. I am still almost 100% certain that this guy could kill me in seconds. Yup. Thought so. His has so much health. I actually may not be able to survive the boss rush of the last 2 minutes. Simply because, I mean, the health increase is... Whoa! he actually survived the... He actually survived a moon proc? I had not expected that. I stopped avoiding him because I assumed that it would kill him. Interesting. I mean, yeah, if an enemy has, say, 10 health, then a 50% increase doesn't mean much. If an enemy has 1,000 health, a 50% increase is pretty significant. So it just means that the bosses are gaining a hell of a lot more from Curse than the normal enemies are. That was another 3 levels, just off of that one. I've already earned over 6,300 gold from this run. I don't have to worry about, you know, actually collecting any gems, because all gems that get created are going to get sucked into me every 30 seconds. Sure, I'll grab an attractor, just for no reason. So, yeah, the evolved pentagram absolutely makes up for any gems that you lost along the way. Because on top of sucking every gem that exists into you, it's actively creating its own. And with the empty tome, it's doing that every 30 seconds. And without the empty tome, it's doing that... It's still doing it more than once a minute. Without the tome, I don't know if it would get up to twice a minute, but it's definitely going off more frequently than every 60 seconds. These enemies are still really tough, though. That's okay, though. I don't need to worry, and I still have more revives. So, yeah. Good luck trying to fight me. Yep, that was another 4 levels just off of that moon. Ooh! It's the spicy! Hey everybody! I'm just gonna walk through you with my spice breath. How much longer? Even the spice breath seems to be affected by the variable projectile rate that I currently have active. I'm not certain that that is intended. Oh my god, I was also about to say it seems like it's lasting longer than it should as well. Oh my god, it's affected by character buffs. Because Poppy's whole thing is that she gets plus 1% duration per level. Which means that the spicy cheese was lasting almost 150% longer than usual. Oh, that's awesome. Wow, that's a lot of levels. Okay, I am now level 154. We are down to the last 60 seconds. To be honest, fully expect to get killed at least once before the 30 minutes are reached. Bosses simply have too much health. Although, admittedly, that does help. So I'm gonna get one more moon proc before this is over. Will they be able to actually kill me before then? Very, very likely. Huh. I'm honestly surprised I'm not dead. Okay, I guess I was wrong. It's all but guaranteed that they're not going to use up a single revive now. And I am now level 176. Come and get me, Death. The more times you revive on Death, the more bonus gold it gives you each time. That was 500 bonus gold. This is 600 bonus gold. This is 800 bonus gold. That's 1100 bonus gold for a total of 11,903 gold on that run, having killed 67,000 enemies, and the Gorgeous Moon dealt 9.6 million damage. That's the thing about the moon. The moon and the pentagram actually do deal damage. It's just that it deals enough damage that it can kill almost anything in one shot. But not everything. Almost everything. We saw that with the boss at 25 minutes, did survive a single proc of that, and was still going for a few seconds after. So what was this new thing I unlocked? Overall duration continuously changes between minus 50% and 200% over 10 seconds. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. But I also think that that's enough for now. And I will see you all on the next one.